Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Now let's dive into Before the 90 Days. So let's talk about Meishaandnicola for a minute, huh? Let's rewind it a little bit to when she finally arrived in Israel, where she's going to be there for 2 whole weeks. And those 2 weeks will give her enough time to determine if her, as she calls him, Jesus boy, is her till death do us part. Because remember, they're both Catholic and they cannot divorce. They're set for life. Ball and chain, literally. So we're at the airport and we see the 46-year-old virgin waiting for Meisha. And he talks about how he's going to kiss her.
Small, fast, and nice, with emotion, you know?
Did he get that description from a movie or a book or something? Because the way that he talks about it, it sounds like he saw it in a TV and is trying to replicate it. Is he a fan of Days of Our Lives? Because I swear I've seen those kisses more than once on that show. So he says he hasn't kissed anyone in 16 years. So basically, 16 years ago is the equivalent of a child being birthed and given a driver's license. So in that same amount of time was the last time he had his last relationship, if that makes any sense. So they finally meet up, and I'm not going to lie, it was cute. Definitely a step up from the Larissa and Colty airport scene, but I mean...
That is the flowers, Coach.
So they pack up her luggages, and Jesus takes the wheel.
That this car does not break down.
And they're off to Nazareth. So they check into their hotel room, and they have 2 tiny little cute beds where they're going to sleep, a la Lucy and Desi style. Because remember, they can't do the horizontal mambo until they get married. So it's their first full day together, and Meisha tells us about their first night.
No, nothing happened last night that we couldn't say that God is still proud of us.
And apparently some heavy petting was involved during the night.
But there was definitely some heavy petting going on.
And honestly, I haven't heard the word heavy petting since middle school. But I guess that's what we're going to get when you have a 14-year-old boy and a 46-year-old body.
Thing happened between you and Meisha last night.
But no, like a scene or something like that.
Oh, joy, saved from hell once again.
Was there any heavy petting?
What's that heavy petting?
It's okay, Nicola. Maybe one of your friends will explain to you what heavy petting is during recess.
And this is the first relationship I've had where I've been celibate.
Meisha, you are trying to have an adult conversation with a child.
Like, how do you close that gap, you know?
I mean, I would not have the patience for it. Well, in fact, I would never put myself in this situation in the first place.
I mean, you saw how many kisses I gave you, Misha, and hugs and stuff like that.
For one thing, I need to know what I'm working with early on. So they take off an hour later, and who is a genius that's keeping time on their segments? Because this mess and a shower could not have been done in 30 minutes, and this gal does not take an hour to get ready. I mean, I'm a complete mess and the least put together person, and it takes me more than an hour to get out of the house. So they get to Mary's water fountain or something, and, you know, it must have been their 5th take because it seemed like such an underwhelming scene for what they are experiencing, for what they're seeing.
Mary used to come here and drink water.
Oh.
Yes.
I mean, allegedly, this is where Mary, the mother of their Lord and Savior, sipped water, and they were just kind of like, oh, hi, yeah, touch the stone and touch the photo, and we're done. So I need to take a minute because my dog Mango wants to tell you to like and subscribe. All right, let's get back to the show. Meisha is trying to have another adult conversation with this idiot.
Wait, hold on. So you haven't told them that I'm here?
Not really.
And apparently, most of Nicola's family, actually, all except for one, the little one, does not know about Meisha's existence.
No, they know. The small one knows.
Thanks be to God, they know I exist.
The small know that I'm talking to you.
So
In fact, the little one doesn't even know that she's in Israel. So his beloved mother has no clue that this woman exists.
and she might not like the fact that I'm a divorced woman, I've got children, I'm not a virgin.
The woman that he says that he would marry seconds after the annulment is granted. I mean, isn't lying a sin or something? Or lying to your parents or lying to some... I was born Catholic, but I know as much about it as I know about quantum physics.
He has kept me basically a secret to everyone in his life.
You know, if I were her, I would be offended to hear that I wasn't even a known factor in his life. I would really start questioning if he even loved me, if I was even important to him, because if you're not going to tell your family, then what's the point of even thinking about marriage?
The Bible where it say, go tell your brother that you need to tell him that I'm getting married with you.
Nicola?
Maybe I'm wrong, but I have this feeling that Nicola feels so much superior to her, at least morally. Yes, the man that does not have a job and sits on his computer all day and lives with his mother. No shade to living with your mother, but still, in his situation, I will throw shade. So they go back to their hotel room, and she tries to communicate how she feels like a normal adult.
You not being honest with people in your life about me and
And of course, he's making jokes about everything.
The problem with you, Meisha, you never want to be done with any conversation.
Because he doesn't have the capacity to understand adult feelings. He is not emotionally mature. That's why he jokes so much. In fact, to be honest, I don't think he even sees her as a person. He sees her as a woman that God put in his life to marry and nothing else. That's why he doesn't care about what she thinks or feels. Imagine this being your future for the rest of your life. And not only that, but he's going to be the stepfather to your 2 daughters, a man that goes by the motto, men control the relationship.
For me to show to Meisha that I am the man. A woman cannot control a man.
Run, Meisha. Run. Run like the wind. Go back home. Find yourself a nice Catholic man in your area that has different value systems and will love you for you and won't care about your past because he's probably divorced too anyways, and won't have all these issues that he has, because this is just going to be a torment to your life.
I just want relaxation from Meisha. She started to bother me.
Thank you guys so much for watching, and please come back for the next one, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.